for the touchdown. Taken at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
If you're an old college coach right now, they would used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
1st and 10 and kind of tipping their hand and running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Now on the run. He'll throw it back to the so it crosses body and it's intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it. Finally put it into this return. The Bulls already down to the 37. Now we're going to get a stoppage here if we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. They will have the last 6 years of senior in a preseason game. We'll be right back. Scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. After the turnover, here's Murray. And this is intercepted, my goodness. 34. And he'll get this one out to the 50 midfield strike. Really been a near perfect beginning of this football game. Already a double-digit lead 1st quarter, but there, first misstep.
And you know how it is, partner, sometimes when everything's going right, you start to feel like you can do just about anything you want on the field. This one didn't work out. If I were him, I'd go to my defensive captain and say, pick me up, my man, pick me out.
Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. Marcus Golden able to drop it that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this 1st quarter.
That puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. He said 12 times in a game. I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play call.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right there against center. 2nd and 16. They're going to look to throw. He's going to go down again. And that's over the side, so Chandler Jones.
So when you have a good field position to start a drive and you give them back-to-back sacks, that could be demoralizing for a team.
Big sacks in this place of Princess. They line up again. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
That's good coverage there. That works the incompletion.
Here's Brian Anchor now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. The football back in the hands of the Arizona Cardinals. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play and give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at the 20. They stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
That satisfying run first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we got to tighten this down. We can't give our game.
5 yards remain on second down. To throw, it's Murray. That's going to be caught by Murray. Murray looked at the curve for an Arizona first down. Nothing to score after 1 on EA Sports.
All right, who's the quarterback? All right, A. James, which will come in, and Chris Traveller. Colt McCoy will be the probably in the second half. That should be interesting. Cowboys, AC Bumm wants to get Colt McCoy on the Cowboys team. We'll see.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now they'll run the option to short side right. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
You know, it's not just all athleticism from defensive linemen. Let's give a little credit for their football intelligence as well. Read and react by them, understood the play call, and stacked it up and stuck the run.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. They'll buy some time to wait. He's got the first down to go past midfield. And finally taken down the 34-yard line. Empty space there, looking at the first down and a tripping 1-yard gain.
On that play, as you saw the route start to develop downfield, I had the sense that maybe the run would set up for him. And he took full advantage of it and got a big gain on a busted play.
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. So as they take it over, Rich Duckett.
Oh my God. This is terrible. The backup quarterback does what he just did. The backup quarterback. Not Kyler Murray. The backup quarterback just did what he just did. How pitiful is the defense.
First and 10, here's Strebler. Cowboys sack. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. A hole to dig out of here, 2nd and 17. Now Struggler. Back to Sim inside the 4. That's going to be first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 23 yards in the NFL.
So many times about the coaches talking about completions are one thing, but if we're there, we can catch it, we can get from the ground. We can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. On the handoff is Armin. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on, don't you take that kind of a run? It was kind of stacked up, down a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
2nd and 7. To throw is Struggler. Out to the right side, Johnson. That will good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains moving in.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook. They play so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Here's again to Evans running to the right. And he'll get inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. And now it looks like we've got a Cowboy shaking up down there on the field. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. Working with 2nd and 5 now. Here's Struggling to throw. That's good. And the Cowboys are going to get 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. First target, first catch on a 1st down.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, was able to make the short catch, and flip the down marker back to 1.
They'll try one for 1st and goal. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
This defense really pulled around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try to get this running game going.
And it got quiet.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. And Whatever hard to come by here, he gets it down to the 8. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down. And not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Brought that down for a win, and the defense got it.
They look to throw on 3rd and goal. He's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. And sometimes the defense can take the problem of their guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just running with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
The tall, short, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. Prater on and the extra point. He's got it, and it's 17-0. So that drive spans 13 plays, and the Cardinals can't go to a touchdown. After the from his end zone, Wilson. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right off the 20. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. They're down 17-0, really needing to find that offensive spark on this drive as they have it with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Down back, complete to Cedric Wilson. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Solid way to start the drive, 13 yards, picking up the first.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you're doing like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on to bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they enter the half.
Now this one complete on a slant route. He'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
And that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way. They could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll set up the throw. Guys get complete over the middle. It's Wilson. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 and 1st down. They had 2 straight 1st downs. Now a gain of 9 to set up 2nd and 1.
They let this drive a little better than partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive they went 3 and out.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw here. Here we go as he releases it, and they'll call it incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. And the ball is now over the middle. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 20-yard line. Give them 15 there. The Cowboys have it first.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
A first opportunity in the red zone for the Cowboys. 1st and 10 right at the 20. They'll drop to throw. And it's caught over the middle. Wilson. And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal. It's the tackle made at the 10-yard line. 10 more there and another 1st down.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off for big chunks of yardage as shown by that last play.
Now first carry for their fullback. They'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys cut into that lead. And when they called that play, I'm not sure they expected it to go all the way to the end zone. Nice little reward, though.
Without a doubt, and sometimes I think the offensive line gets a little bit more inspiration when they know that guy's going to get the ball because he doesn't touch it very often. They want to reward him for all that good blocking he does as well.
Now Greg Zerline on for the extra point. And it's 17-7. So an 8-play drive covering 80 yards. And it was finished off with a 10-yard touchdown scamper. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And Moore is going to sit on this one on the drive here again at the 25-yard line. Now comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. Yeah, they have had success on the ground, really as a team, doing well carrying the football. So maybe a little less pressure on his shoulders as the quarterback.
Any pressure he's carrying right now, that's self-inflicted, right? He's taking it on. He doesn't need to. Continue to do what you just said. Let everyone else carry the football. That's been effective. Don't have to worry about him throwing the ball in all the situations now. That's got to be a good feeling if he just relaxes and lets it keep going.
Relax and enjoy the second quarter lead right now. Now we've got whistles, and the man slow to get up here is Jones. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. Coming up on 2nd and 7. He'll keep it himself. Space to maneuver and defend it. Foul is out of bounds, but he's dropped inside the 20-yard line. Big time getting there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. Well, you know, most quarterbacks, when you talk about the big time ability, you talk about the arm, but this an absolutely huge play with a leg.
And also with his mind, because he had to see this go develop in order to make the decision to keep it and run. And how about him looking up and seeing the seam part for him once he got past the line of scrimmage. Now, first thought, I think he can go all the way, and I'm trying not to take over. You're calling this play, partner.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, Strebler. Flush to his right. They'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
To throw is Strebler. Can't get rid of it. It's taken down. After the sack, he's still down on the field. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game.
Texas Longhorn. Hook 'em. Texas Longhorn. Colt McCoy.
The Cardinals on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is going to be 3rd and 13. And right down inside the 5 to the 4. And then you can run off third down. That sets out the first and goal.
The speed with which his offense can get down the field. It's taking him no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up to overstay the line.
McCoy. End zone, but it's incomplete. Johnson was the intended receiver, but it'll be second and goal. Down this close to the goal line, first down, supplies that wasn't a run.
I am, and you know I'm old school. I'm going to run the ball first down in this situation. Because second down, that gives me an option for the play action, maybe throwing it.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, second and goal. Now McCoy. Wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, they worked.
Playing good work catch the ball. You don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming up and getting it to somebody who was open.
And out of the backfield gets him for the score. Now Prater to end the PAT. There's a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it really took for the touchdown from Arizona. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Goes in zone Wilson, and Wilson is perfectly content to bring this out to the 25, a touchdown. Dallas offense set for this next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And on the outside. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to put some points on the board.
Big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's brought down. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. 1st down. They'll look to throw. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. That's another 1st down.
But so far, a little bit no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking it to them, and it's paying off.
Again, they'll drop the throw. And his man on the outside. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another big gain that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
I can't help but chuckle a little bit because at this point, it can't be a surprise to anyone in the building who's going to get the ball. They just keep beating it over and over, and he just keeps on delivering.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll look to throw again. This is caught for the touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys get a bit closer. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Zero line now for the PAT. It's up and good, so they claw back into it, 24-14 now. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it culminates in a Dallas touchdown. Touchdown, zero, took it away. Here for Moore is a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. It's the second quarter. His team has the lead, but I think he's hoping for a little bit more production out of himself.
We often talk about preaching patience to a runner when things are a little bumpy in the early going. But we have to do the same thing with the offensive line. They can't wait to halftime to make the adjustments. They have to do it from series to series. So little circus tactics come into play. Check out what the defense is doing and see if they can find a better way to run it.
So they search for that patience here now. How about this? They'll try to get a shot left side. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense. A little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them. But they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. McCoy. On the left side to Bergeron. So the screen good for only 2, and now it's 3rd down.
Boy, that was certainly well run defensively. And the key to any screenplay is space to work, and there was none to be found there. And a tackle for just a short gain.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Back to throw. McCoy. They will find his goal. And they will take it down. Really work it across midfield. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. That would give to Evans. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. A short gain of just over 2 yards is clocked in 3 minutes.
Look, right back. There's a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver, but he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front, so if they give him any space, he realizes it's his job to make more out of it than what they give him, and he picks up 3 on that carry.
It's a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Rondé Moore, the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
You have to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield and stand in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open good.
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. There's Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That's a gain of nearly 30 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the first.
There's certainly a lot of quality receivers on this team, so he's no guy to make this squad. But the way he's got to do it, make every routine catch that comes his way, and mix in some of the big-time ones, like the one we just saw there.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. They'll have stats and scores. You and Jonathan, Coach, will look glad you're doing it. You're stuck with me in this booth. These guys are excellent.
I was like, people said, what's the toughest route to defend? Any of them, especially if it's a good receiver, that makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get over, that's tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. First down. Back to throw again. They'll get this to back Evans. And this is going to result to losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It'll go as a loss under the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. They bring it down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Third and goal, and still a long way from the end zone. Look at the throw. McCall.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a target for their defense to score because they have a tough time to the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there. Not able to do so. That makes their comeback goals that much more difficult.
Later on, and the extra point. And I think it's a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. That's it, 25 that time. And the Cardinals cap it with a touchdown.
Alright, they're going to put in H.T. Bumm.
the touchdown. This fielder right at the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Ezekiel Elliott gets ready to go again here on offense as he shuffles onto the field. You can count his carries on one finger. They've only given him the rock one time, Charles. What gives?
So we can't draw any conclusions just yet. He has to touch the ball multiple times in order to get into a rhythm and have a chance to have success. You know who else gets into a rhythm? The offensive line. They feel better about what they're doing when they know they've had multiple opportunities to get it done.
Yeah, well, the conclusion overall so far, they're losing here in the second quarter. Let's see if they change tunes. Oh, now they'll try and jump it deep left side. Oh, this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that, but that would have been a great play. But he could not pull it in.
Another dangerous story there, Armin. I mean, he's only thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Absolutely. Very well could have been a third interception in half number 1. Flushed out right. Narro let it go deep right side. Big pass away and falls down. From that time in the great coverage. So back-to-back injuries. Still at 3rd and 10. Forced out to his left. He's going up top for Wilson. Up to get 3rd time here. It's Madden's intercepted. Picked by Deontay Thompson. A huge return as he tackles the ball down inside the 30-yard line. An unfortunate sequence. They were trying to get points before the intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly have their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there. They weren't able to capitalize on it. That's just a good back and help them later. They're begging their defense now to keep it from scoring before the half ends.
Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. I'm sure he wanted to have a huge game, wants to have a huge game as a quarterback, but really on the ground, they've been very, very hard to stop. Maybe you just keep going to that route.
I think so. And isn't it funny how the definition of balance changes for us from game to game? Sometimes it's 50-50, run it, throw it. Sometimes it's just being a balanced running team in terms of who's carrying the football. Right, multiple guys out there, and how you get back there as a thrower. Don't have to worry about it, boys.
So they got the lead in the second quarter. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Second and 8 coming up. Operating for the gun, McCoy. That was him as he's taken down. And now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So we have reached halftime in our first preseason matchup of the year. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. Back to you guys in just a minute as we've started the countdown to opening night. Remember, the preseason has shrunk from 4 games down to 3. So just 2 more weeks of preseason action follow this. And then we get it all started on the first Thursday after Labor Day. In our case, most of the starters have made their cameo and departed, but plenty of youngsters out there with a lot to gain or lose as we get you right back out to Brandon God.
This game is basically over. not get hasty. Let's get not hasty. Make haste no waste. Yep, let's hasty Bumm.
Down, he'll drop the throw. Eluding the pressure. And for the fourth time tonight, it's a no interception. Deontay Thompson past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return starts. Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback business.
Everything is turned around for that night. I mean, things were not going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they've got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
The Cardinal offense takes back over. They get the crucial turnover just
Terrible,
huge, but now they got the football deep in their own territory, and you got to be careful because if you give it right back, there goes your lead.
Have to be extremely happy with their defense. They received a gift. That takeaway, even though they're deep in their own territory, now they have the football, and you know there's always that alpha on guy. Forget what the coaches said. I'll guarantee you, he told the quarterback, we just took care of you, now you take care of us.
Now first and 10 at the 11. Here's Struggler. He finds his man Johnson. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
One thing you're looking for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver and stride and they pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam there.
Struggler to throw it. This little catch tonight, and it's good for the first down. Edmonds going to get the handle here on the option. And he works his way through for a good one. He's the third in the
That's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue possessing football. Games involved, the onus on the defense. You don't have to use timeout to really do the snap. You're taking charge.
Works that go around at first down as well. He's going to try and take off with it. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back into 46. Yeah, it's a 4-yard loss. Really sets him back now for second down. Well, he's had success running the football in this one. Yeah, that's undeniable. But that time, the defense was on to him.
But partner, I think the more you see him play like this, the more you're able to diagnose it quicker and easier for them to defend it. I think you have to dress it up a little bit and show maybe some different formations and looks.
On second down, this is Edmonds. It'll be an Arizona first down on the gain of 17. I think this offensive line, they're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what we said in the defensive level. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get on the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting aggressive all over the field and getting pushed down.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
And they've just not been able to block him at all throughout this game. Seems like every other play, he's doing something in the backfield. Already got 2 sacks. And now here's a tackle behind the line.
This was tight end right side.
I was not worried about the game there on second down. That was a confident play because that was a take what you can get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now there's a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
From the gun on third down, here's Stringer. And this is Cardinals. And he's going to have the Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 12 yards on third down as the drive rolls on. From the red zone now, they look to throw. Again, he finds Moore. And this will leave him a yard short.
Forget it. This game's over. Gosh. That's terrible. Just stand a chance.
Defensively.
No doubt about it. They've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaughan. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cardinals as we say so long from Glendale.
Terrible. Terrible. Well, my quarterback, Bumm, has lost his mojo. He has lost his mojo. I'm going to have to switch him to tight end or something. It's over for Bumm. He just doesn't have it anymore. He just doesn't have it. Luke Gifford out for 3 weeks. And Bradley out for 1 week. Man, my quarterback, my star quarterback, Bumm, he's finished. He just doesn't have the mojo.